guys! So here I am again to do my May to be read pile list thing. I'm really excited about some of these books that I plan on reading and have already started. I picked up Endless Night by Cressley Cole. This is the second book in the Arcana Chronicles, and I read the first one, which was Poison Princess, last month, so I quickly picked this one up right after, and I'm on page 44 right now, so just kind of scratching the surface. But I ended up putting this one down for a second, not because it wasn't good, but because... Do I need to explain? I have been waiting for this book for a year, and it finally came out the 29th of April, arrived on my door, and I immediately scooped this up and began reading it because I've been dying to know. And even though I've only gotten a little far into this, I love it already. For those of you who don't know what this is Sweet Reckoning by Wendy Higgins. It is the third and final book in the Sweet Evil trilogy, and it is one of my favorites, and I'm so excited to be reading this. It's kind of bittersweet. I don't want this world to end. So once I do finish this, I will continue reading Endless Night because it is really, really good. And after I finish those, I do plan on reading The One by Kira Cass, and that comes out on the 6th, which only is a matter of days now, and I feel like with this book I have to read it like right off the bat because depending on people's reactions with the ending, just getting a reaction might spoil it, so I just kind of want to go into this and get my own take before hearing anything on it. So hopefully right when that gets here I will pick it up and read, and that is also the third and final book in the Selection trilogy. Another bittersweet ending, but so looking forward to it. I know there are 2 more books that are coming out at the very end of this month, I think on the 27th. And of course that is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, the last installment of the Mortal Instruments series. I've been waiting for this for like 2 years now, and oh my gosh, it's finally here. And also I think it's called Take Me On by Katie McGarry. I still have yet to read Crashed Into You, but I do plan on reading this one this month as well. The reason why I haven't read this yet was because I was planning on reading the first 2 again, which was Pushing the Limits and Dare You To, because I love those books. These are some of my favorite contemporaries, and I just haven't had time to really reread those, so I can't decide if I'm going to reread them yet or if I'm just going to quickly read this, which will probably turn into that, so I can read Take Me On. But where those 2 books aren't coming out till the very end of the month, I probably won't be able to read them till June, because right when those come out, I'm going to be out of town that weekend. Sadly, I'm not going to BookCon. I really wish I was because I know so many of you guys are going to be there, and I am so bummed that I don't get the opportunity to meet all these other amazing booktubers. But for a year now, I've been planning this little road trip with some of my really good friends and my best friend to Disneyland. So, and I don't get back to like the 2nd or so of June, so that's probably when I'll end up picking those up, or I might take it with me, but I have no promise how much reading I'm actually going to do. Probably just on the plane is about the only reading I'll probably get done while I'm there. The next book I decided to read, which is on my A to Z challenge, and that is Going Too Far by Jennifer Eccles. I think this book will take me like a day to read. Not even that. It is so small. It's really thin, and it's like really, really short compared to most books. So maybe I'll just take this by the pool one day and just plow through this because seems like it's a good read. I know it's a contemporary, I believe, and I think it's about a kind of wild and out there girl who's kind of rebellious and ends up going a little too far one evening, and all it says is it's involving some railroad tracks. So, eek. Alright, and lastly I decided on my TBR jar I'm going to draw 2 books out this month. I know I still have to read some of the other books that I have yet to read from some of my other previous picks, but I do plan on getting to those this summer, so it will happen. So I'll just draw 2 of these out. 2. Alright, so the first book I drew is The Story of Us by Deb Coletti, and then I also drew Over You. Can't remember the author, but let me go and grab those real quick. So Over You is by Emma McLaughlin and Nicola Kraus. I know this deals with a main character after a horrible breakup, kind of makes it a career to help other girls get over their past flings and help them get over these guys. And while she's doing this, I think the said ex comes back into her life and she doesn't want to break the rules that she's enforcing on these other girls to go by, so kind of sounds interesting. I really don't know what to expect with this, so we shall see. Alright, and then also the second book that I mentioned I drew is The Story of Us by Deb Coletti. I really don't know too much about this. I kind of want to go into this without knowing a whole lot. I know Deb Coletti is a pretty popular author, and I've seen this book pop up around here and there, but I haven't seen too many people read it, so looking forward to it. I think it's a contemporary, I believe. The only thing I do know about this is it's about a girl who ends up doing something that jeopardizes her relationship, and the guy walks away, or something along the lines of that. And kind of sounds interesting, so we'll see. Alright, so for now, those are the books that I do plan on reading for the month of May. I would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading this month, and if you are reading any of these books, or if you have read them, let me know in the comments down below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!